Hey everybody, Matt here. This is going to be a quick, short, sweet video on HR822. Now, most of you out there probably know what HR822 is. If you don't, here's a quick of it. It's basically a bill that is going in front of Congress either today or tomorrow to be voted upon that will essentially make it to where if you have a concealed carry handgun license in your state, you now are able to travel to any other state and still conceal carry. That way you don't have to worry about crossing state lines and breaking any laws while concealed carrying. This is something that the NRA supports, but let me make this clear: this is a bad idea. Regardless of whether or not the NRA supports it, the NRA is a good organization. They are very pro Second Amendment, but they are an organization of people, and people make mistakes. This is one of them. This is a mistake. Do not support this. There are two main reasons why. One, this is the federalization of a states' rights issue. If you are a lover of the Constitution like I am and like so many gun owners are, you understand that states' rights are more important than federal rights. Okay? The federal government should have no business sticking their nose into something that involves concealed carry, gun ownership, anything like that. They already do to an extent, but for the most part, most of the laws that you and I live by every single day have to do with our states. And that's the way it should be. States are supposed to outweigh the federal government when it comes to issues like these. And this is the federalization of something that is a states' rights issue. Two, this is the federalization of a Second Amendment issue. The part of the Second Amendment where it says to bear arms. Okay? This is a Second Amendment issue, regardless of what anybody else says. Okay, we are handing over a part of the Second Amendment to the federal government, which is something they are supposed to have no part of. Okay, they are expressly forbidden from being able to have anything to do with us keeping and bearing arms. Yet here we are about to hand over a portion of that to. Yes, maybe it's a small portion. Maybe it's just the part that has to do with crossing state lines when you're concealed carrying. That's all it has to be, one little part, one little toe in the door, to get them a little bit more control over our gun rights. It's not a good idea. Okay, we're giving up freedom and liberty and states' rights and a part of our Second Amendment for a little extra added convenience when we go visit grandma in another state and we don't have to worry about breaking a law when we cross state lines. It's not worth it, guys. I urge you to send emails to your congressmen, to your senators, because if it does pass Congress, it's going to go to Senate. Write and tell them this is BS. You don't want this. Send them an email, make a phone call, do whatever you need to do. This is a bad idea. Because what happens in 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 years, when now that this law is under federal protection, when it's a federal issue, that they decide, well, we're going to now take this away, and there's nothing anybody can do about it because we've handed that part of the Second Amendment, we've handed that part of our states' rights over to the federal government, and they can do with it whatever they want. It's a bad idea, guys. Let's keep that in mind. Anyway, appreciate you guys watching. I'm going to get out of here. We'll talk to you later. Thanks.